What's up, guys? Sean Tom with VPX Baseball. Hey, continuing on here, we're going to start talking about having a firm front side and not flying open prematurely, okay, or pulling off the ball or spinning off or any other ways you may have heard it. I'll face you here. Essentially what we're talking about is as I get ready to go into contact, this bailing out too early, okay, which creates this to become soft, right? Usually it's 1 to 2, and then all of a sudden I've lost all my power, my barrel can't get there, I can't keep my heel in the ground. Just all bad things that are going to lead to us being an ineffective hitter, okay? We can't drive baseballs with a soft front side, and we can't drive baseballs with a front side that opens too early because all the energy just goes with it, okay? I'm going to go through some drills today that are going to help you work on this critical piece to your swing. The main component I want you to be aware of that we're going to keep going back to in this is that my head stays back and I stay loaded and stacked throughout this. They go hand in hand, okay? What I mean by that, so when I get into my stride, if I got any shot to keep this firm and strong, my head can't go, okay? Because that's the way the body works. My head goes, that's gonna give. My head goes here, it's gonna blow open. If my head stays back, I don't get the pressure on there until I want it, which is into contact, through contact. So if my head's back, I've got nothing pressing on here, right? Got nothing pressing on here until right there, which is fine because my energy's already gone into the baseball and out. But if my head goes right away, that's gonna happen. It's gonna happen every time. Okay, I don't care who you are. Head goes, front side's gonna break or pull open, and we get bad swings out of it. Okay? So I've got my VPX baseball harness on here. Unbelievable tool to help you train your front side. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw this thing on. And again, I'm working front foot with it, okay? Because the feedback's gonna be that I need to work against it in order to stay firm with my front leg. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and hook this in. Okay, so the first drill we're gonna do, I've got my cone here to mark my backside where it should be, okay? So the first thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna go into my stride this way, right? So I'm gonna hit, but I'm gonna stride to here and then down. Again, what I want here is for this not to occur and that not to occur. So I'm gonna really focus on my head position so that it stays back and loaded throughout my swing. The longer my head stays back, the better shot I have of being here versus there, better shot of the ball backspinning going in the gap, okay? You guys know, go here, boom, I roll. But the further back I get, look at my barrel position change. That firms up, golden, okay? So here we go. I'm gonna keep my posture. I'm gonna go to a tap and down and go. And you'll notice my head position here. Front side's firm, head position is here. Now watch what happens to my front leg as I go forward. See, the harness is pulling me now, letting me know that's going on. It's a weak position, but as long as I stay back, I can stay strong through that ball. Okay, let me do another one for you. So I'm gonna go to a tap. I'm gonna do one incorrectly for you here, okay? So we go to a tap, and this time I'm gonna go this way, and you'll see what happens. Go here, that way, see, and I just can't. It literally feels like I'm hitting that ball like this, okay? There's no way I can get my power to the baseball. So again, we're gonna do it correctly, and it's gonna be that way here, head stays back, okay? So here we go. And I'm gonna go down, head back. And you see that ball's up and carry, okay? The next one I'm gonna do, it's our stomp drill. I'm gonna be more forceful with this now, into my stride. Now, obviously, you may not be a guy that hits this way, but we're gonna do it right now because we're gonna really work on forcing that energy to transfer up and be firm. So same deal, I'm gonna get in my stance, but this time, when I stride, I'm gonna be that way, okay? So, again, what we're going for here is that I don't go here, and I don't go here. I stay firm and closed the entire time, okay? So I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna stomp and go. You see my head is back here. Over my backside, I've got my good line here. It's an easy checkpoint for you guys when you're doing these at home. Check your line. If you don't have a line, 100% you went forward. Okay, the more that line is created, the more I'm this way and my hands are clearing. I'm still driving, but I'm not driving with my upper body and head. I'm driving with what I should be driving with. Okay, let's do it again. And again, just to show you the wrong way, what you're gonna feel when you're, especially if you're using this harness on the front leg, I'm gonna do it incorrectly for you. I'm gonna drift, so I'm gonna stomp, then I'm gonna slide. See that, I can't even, almost didn't want to swing. You see this pulling me because it's letting me know that my weight got outside. Okay, so let's do it again. Head's gonna stay back, back heel stays in the ground. Boom, and go. See, and all of a sudden I'm this way. I feel like I have this much room to drive because this is firm and I can feel energy all the way through. Okay, now we're gonna put some momentum into it. I'm gonna do our rocker drill. I'm gonna keep the harness on. Now, Key points I want you to be aware of in this one. It's a great, fantastic drill to teach the move. Both my heels are going to stay in the ground. Obviously this will come up when I swing as I'm in contact, but this heel is never going to come up. That's key here because we're going to work on being firm with some momentum. Second thing is, my head is going to stay over my back hip as I rock back and forth. So I'm not going to be like this. Okay, I'm going to be like this because I'm teaching this hip drive. So what you're going to see is, I'm going to be here. I'm going to go 1, notice what's driving here, 2, and then I'll swing on 3. But look at that move. My sail's being created, heels down, my head is here. I'm not 1. See, because I can't pull that off. You gotta wait here at the end, you gotta compensate for. So here we go. Be here, and I'm gonna go 1, front heel stays down, 2, and go. And you see, firm, back, there's my line. I attacked that ball that way. Okay, let's do one incorrect for you. It's always good to understand. We get asked a lot, what am I gonna feel? Here's what you're gonna feel. Okay, if you go 1, 2, it's easy when you're isolating, but what happens at first probably to you a few times, it's probably gonna happen, is you're probably gonna go, and you're gonna go, right? So if that happens, okay, 2, lunge, again, you're gonna top, because your barrel's just gonna have no plane at all, it's just gonna be this way, okay? So again, my front heel's gonna stay in the ground, 1, 2, and firm, 3, and there we are, and the ball's up because I'm this way. Now, that ball's not this way up, it's this way up because my barrel got here. Okay, let's be very clear on that. Balls in the air is not the same thing as popping a ball straight up, okay? Another one of my favorite drills we're gonna do next is I'm gonna go through a swing, but I'm gonna get up on my front side, okay? Like this up on my front side. Now, obviously, you're not gonna hit like that in a game, but we're talking about developing good motor patterns right now, okay? And a good motor pattern here is to hit against the inside of this front leg, okay? So what this is gonna do, what I should feel is when I come through and go, I should have my front leg push me back a little bit. If it doesn't, it's because everything went, right? What if I do this correctly and I go, it's gonna stop me right there, okay? That's what should happen. So we're gonna go ahead, and we're gonna go into our stride and get that one done for you right here, okay? So I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna stride, and go. You see it push me back. I didn't hit it great because I dipped a little bit, but we're talking about our front leg right now and head position. Okay, let's do it again. So I'm gonna go here. Again, we're talking about hitting against the inside of this front leg, not the outside, okay? Harness feedback's gonna help me here. My head's gotta stay back, okay? You see it push me back. So when I hit, I'm right there and I feel that right here. Now, incorrect when I'm doing this drill would be right here. Okay, so incorrect if I do this drill, and you see I can just walk. And the reason I can walk is because it wasn't just my hip, it was my hip and my chest and my head that all went this way. No shot. You're gonna have a shot if the perfect storm happens and exactly what you think is coming comes. But other than that, and how often does that happen, right? So one more time. I'm gonna work into a good firm front side here. Again, my goal here is to stay firm and straight, heel in the ground, and have this bump me back here. So I'm here, boom, there we go. Okay, that's what we're going for here is that. So we're in good position, it bumps me back, letting me know it stayed firm. Okay, the last one I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna integrate another awesome piece for you here that we offered, okay? It's our torsion hip loop. So I'm gonna go ahead and unclip here. Our torsion hip loop is fantastic because, especially for this drill, because we all know that in order for us to be able to pull this off, our knees have to stay inside. In other words, they can't get outside. They have to stay inside, right? So you might have heard squeeze your knees, you know, knees inside of feet. You might have heard it a number of ways, but if we don't train to do that, then we're just creating bad habits, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna throw our hip loop on, okay? I'm gonna put it just above the knees. There we go. And I'm gonna take normal swings, but my focus is gonna be on squeezing the entire time, okay? Again, here's a great visual for you. So good, bad, bad, right? I wanna stay centered, okay? I wanna stay centered throughout my swing so that that energy goes up into here and out there and doesn't leave, right? So many guys start energy in here, good, loaded, out. And it's gone. And then you're just left to just wave with whatever you got. Power's always gonna win, so that guy's gonna win every time. If we approach it that way, we have to have back into the ball with power. So I'm gonna squeeze my knees this entire time, that's my focus. Again, head stays back on the back side, and I'm gonna squeeze. See? And there's my head back, bang, into my front side. I'm not feeling any pull from this hip loop. And here's what's great about this hip loop, guys. If you drift, right? So if I go into contact and I drift, watch what happens, okay? So this is keeping me balanced, giving me feedback. But if I drift, see, it yanks my front foot, or my back leg, excuse me. It yanks my back leg. That's what's great about this thing. Again, we're big here at BPX on creating impact hitters and using feel to do it, okay? It's not enough just to hear about it after. You need to be able to feel what's going on, okay? So when I drifted right there, immediately pull through. But on the first swing, when I did not, and I was here working against this front leg, golden, right? There's no pull, because all my energy's going up instead of that way. Okay, so here we go. Again, I'm gonna squeeze. Okay, and I pull up a little bit, and I'm getting pulled. Let's do one more for you. Keep my back heel on the ground a little longer, my head back a little longer. And there we go. Okay, and I'm this way, firm front side. Again, that ball's this way through. Bottom line is this, your head and your front leg are gonna work hand in hand. It's not enough to say, I'm gonna have a firm front side, but then drift forward with your head. You have to have your head back so that your front leg can work. Hope these drills helped you out. We got a lot more on our site to help you up your game. Check out our other videos. We've also got a full line of products, get you to the big leagues.